John chapter 15, verses 1 through to 8. Jesus teaches about the vine and the branches. I am the true grapevine. My Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch of mine that does not produce fruit, and he prunes the branches that do bear fruit, so they'll produce even more. You have already been pruned and purified by the message I have given you. Remain in me, and I will remain in you. For a branch cannot produce fruit if it is severed from the vine, and you cannot be fruitful unless you remain in me. Yes, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me, and I in them, will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Anyone who does not remain in me is thrown away like a useless branch, which withers. Such branches are gathered into a pile to be burnt. But if you remain in me, and my words remain in you, you may ask for anything you want, and it will be granted. When you produce much fruit, you are my true disciples. This brings great glory to my Father. So having worked in the Barossa Valley for a number of years, in the wineries and in the vineyards, I've done the grape picking and the pruning. And the reason grapevines need consistently to be pruned or branches cut off is because the vine gives its nutrients to every branch that's connected to it. So the more branches, the more energy needs to be shared to the whole vine. So by pruning branches, the nutrients that would have gone to the branch that was cut off will go to an existing branch to increase the quality of that fruit, rather than the quantity, while also cutting off those that don't produce any fruit at all. Our walk with Christ is similar. We need to be continually pruned by God, and the things that don't produce good fruit in our lives needs to be cut off. Ultimately, there are things that get placed higher than God in our lives, things that could be like work, it could be study, it could be sport, or even ourselves. When that gets exalted above God, it produces bad fruit. We need to be connected to God, putting Him first and allowing Him to speak through us to produce good fruit in all the areas of our lives.